Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. We are from class SKS1362, Information and Communication Technology. We are also from MQB1 Group 7. Today we will present our presentation under the title Usage Smartphone Harmful or Helpful Among MQB1 Students. Our group only have 2 members, include me. First is Afif Shahmi, and the second is me, Muhammad Al-Fatih bin Muhammad Zain. Okay, the term cell phone use can be expressed a lot of view from a useful or dangerous angles. There are various pros and cons in the use of this mobile phone itself. We examine the impact of mobile phone usage during class lectures or on the student learning. So our task was to study the use of term among MQB1 students, since all MQB1 students have their own mobile phones. So they will face situation where they know whether their mobile phones are helpful or harmful. As we know, the use of these mobile phones is indeed used by most people. So the effect of using the mobile phone depends on the intelligence of its users. The study population is MQB1 students of University Saint Islam Malaysia, which is 26 people. The sample of respondents in this study was 26 people, consisting of 10 males and 16 females. The study was conducted by collecting data through a survey, the name is Google Form, designed to get feedback from the respondent. This is the most effective way to get the information from the respondent. A total of 26 questionnaires were filled, which were obtained by the researchers. Okay, next we move to figure number 1. Looking at the statistic, we found that almost all MQB1 students prefer to search for information using their mobile phones. With the availability of mobile phones, all information related to learning and teaching is easily available at your fingertips. It also doesn't take a lot of time and energy to go somewhere to get information you want to. With the agreement also due the pandemic that is plaguing the world today, it's quite difficult to visit the library or find books, newspapers and articles to get learning material in the classroom or studio. In addition, e-learning and other learning applications are the shortest activities of all the activities, whether through smartphones or notebooks. Social learning concepts, micro-content and information learning are a result of the mobile learning cells. This research is the preliminary research of 3 stages of research. For the future research will be developed smartphone content that can be used for e-learning.
Then we will move on to the second question that we have posed to all MQB1 students based on the theme of our study, whether the smartphone usage is a harmful or helpful gadget for MQB1 students. We as the researchers asked whether the usage of smartphones will decrease students' productivity. If we look at the graph, we can see that there were a total of 26 students who responded to the questionnaire, with 10 male students and 16 female students. The amount to which students agreed with the statements we presented was measured using a Likert scale. It begins with a vote of 1 for strongly disagree and finish with a vote of 5 for strongly agree. Then we only found 1 person who agreed to put the first rating for this matter, that is from the woman. Next, the second rating got 2 approvals from men and 3 approvals from women, while the agreement for the fourth rating was agreed by 4 men and 2 women. Then for the fifth rating has got a balanced agreement between men and women, that is each total of 3 students. Finally, the rating that received the highest agreement was the third rating, with the consent of 4% from male and 8% from female students. For the next slide, with this we can see that the MQB1 students are only a part of them who agree with using their mobile phone. They will be less productive students. while other students do not agree with this statement in the use of mobile phones. Looking at the statistic at the previous slide, we found that some of the MQB1 students did not agree with the statement that the use of mobile phones can reduce students' productivity. This is because they feel that they never waste their time by playing mobile phones, like playing games for hours, but rather use it very well to be more productive. For example, some of them use mobile phones to promote their business sales on the internet and spread them to social media. Apart from that, they also use mobile phones as a platform for da'wah, such as delivering tazkirah through video recordings, reading the book of the Prophet ﷺ sirah, and so on. They also use the app platform in the phone to learn about cooking, healthy lifestyle, hack life, editing skills, and etc. Some of them also agreed that the use of mobile phones would make them less productive students in various aspects. This is because they will fill their free time by watching videos or movies instead of doing outdoor activities. For example, sports activities like playing football or badminton can be done in the evening, but they prefer to play e-sport games with their friends virtually on that time. For the next slide, after we done the second question, we also ask them about are they affected if the smartphone is a forbidden item to bring to campus. Based on that questions, there are many answers from MQB1 students says that use of mobile phones is more helpful to them in various aspects. Among the answers given are yes, because it is the thing that can be considered as a requirement for students to simplify many tasks such as communicate with people and can access browser. And I am affected because it is likely important for me to use my smartphone in my education. As we know, nowadays we have to study our lecture by online. That's why it is important for me. These answers indicate their ease of communicating with distant friends in completing a task in a group. Also, due to the pandemic that is plugging right now, they need gadgets to go through virtual learning. For the last slide, as a conclusion, this study was conducted to identify more in-depth characteristics of smartphone usage among university students, as well as application usage patterns, mobile either for general purpose or learning. The study also examined students' attitudes towards the use of mobile applications for learning. Every MQB1 student has their own smartphone and always use it every day. So, it depends on the way of wearing for each individual in utilizing the use of their mobile phone. If the individual use his phone well, then it brings benefits, convenience, helpful for himself. But if the individuals use his phone for time wasting and then things that result in a lack of self-intelligence, then it brings harmful and detrimental for himself. Finally, as a result of this study and questionnaire, we found that the use of mobile phones among MQB1 students is helpful and too minimal in giving harmful to them. So that's all from us. Thank you for watching our video. Wabillahi taufiq wal hidayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi taala wabarakatuh. See you soon and have a nice day.